Good morning, good afternoon and good evening. It's Lee from Magnetic North Adventures, and today I'm doing a mudlark in Sheffield city centre, and I found my way across, and I'm currently underneath this large bridge, and it's quite an impressive structure. So we've got an area I can mudlark just under here, and we'll go from there. So first find, got that animal bone there, Butterley Coal Limited, Waingroves, pre-1930 brick. We've got shoe sole there, 1700s pottery, cow bone. Another bone there, a bit of asbestos, pottery, things like that. So you can see there's quite a lot under here. Some pottery there, pipe stem and a shell. So I'll gather a few bits up and we'll go from there. So, fragment of a squirrel, mobile phone, bit of glass bottle and a harlequin figure, e-cig there. So I've made it to the part under the old city wharf, and it's dry, it's very dark, but I'll find what I can, put the torch on, go from there. As you can see, we're underground. That's the area we've got. So I'll have a look there for you. Now this is a difficult site to get to. Not many can do it. You have to know where you're going, and you've got to be very, very careful at all times. So we'll get back to you in a moment. Right, I tell you what folks, it's definitely ice cold down here, and I've done this little area, got some clay pipes then, some pottery, bits like that, but if you listen, there's water. Now that could be one of the underground sewers, it's flowing under here, or it could be a sign that the water's rising. It's not safe to be under here no more, so I'm going to get out, I'm going to get back to underneath the bridge, and I'm going to go ahead and get back onto dry land, pick a different area. Be back with you soon. So I can hear water coming from that way. The flow is definitely increasing. So that's a corner of Blanc Street up there. Got that 1916 dated bridge up there. Just there, look. That's a river sheath. Goes down to an area known as the Megatron. And this is the Don. So you can have a last look under here. That's what we've got. So yep, that's that area. I'm gonna get to an area of safety now. So these are the islands known as Inner City Treasure Islands, and that's where I've just been, down the other side of them, down to this bridge down here. Now this is some of the history of the area known as North Bank. There we go, some more here. The old map. So I've just been under this bit here and around here. So we've got Riverside Industry, full steam, 1950s, and we've got this area here. Tells you a bit more. If you do want to read that, just stop and pause the video. So, Henry Seebohm, steelmaker and explorer. This is him. So it's Henry. There's some information about him. And that's what he looked like. And then we've got the modern information about it as well. There's the entry point to the bridge, and under there. It is an old bridge, and this area was targeted in World War II with air raids, and you got the old castle that used to stand over that way as well, where the diggers are. So as you can see, folks, I'm back on dry land. River's over that way, got fence there, nice and safe. So always when you're in the water, pay attention to your surroundings. If you hear water rising or increased flow, always think it's best to leave that area, and safety is always first when it comes to the water, as we know. So this is it for me today. Just a very short adventure. I'll show you the finds afterwards once I'm back at home, and I'll tell you about them as well. So that's what's going to happen. So here we are, we've got the finds from the day. Various Victorian 1860 to 1900 pottery, a broken harlequin, some light fittings, industrial fittings, a bit of copper, a vial bottle which would have had oil, part of a Liverpool London marmalade jar, large bone. Now these bones, they were used as hiding places and banks for the poorer people. Some fishing weights, and they're lead and plastic, so good be out of the environment. You've got this shoe with copper nails here. Now that could be from the 1860s Sheffield flood disaster. You've got ring pull from food can, old ginger beer bottle there, the top of 1880s, or a stout bottle. Decent pair of scissors, they'll work again. All this animal bone, but that used to be used for making things like these knife handles. Just here. Got this odd shaped piece of bone. Looks like a ram's head. No idea what that were. Interesting. Got a kingfisher top, bottle top. This piece of pottery here, this is pie crust ware, and it's got a feather pattern on it. Dates from the 17th century, locally known as Staffordshire slip glazed ware. Got the clay pipe stems. We've got this ceramic roof tile fragment. That's going to be from the 1500s. Got Tudor and Stuart slip glazed pottery. Again, 1600s, and it finished about 1740 on that. and then some nasty vapes out of the environment as well. But was nothing inside this. As you can see, it's hollow. So other bits we've got this smelting pot which has got the remains of lead smelt in it. So that's the very base of a crucible pot. This has got lead inside it. So that would be 1700s in date for smelting lead. This one's been used, it's got an iron residue inside, so that could be up until 1850. And that there is the lid from a smelt pot. And these generally date from the 1550s through to 1850. Then we've got some modern cable. Again, it's good to be out of the environment. Another piece of pottery. This red piece of glass from a torch. There we go. It's got some writing on. Kenyon's serialite lens. So that's what that is. So that's probably from an old lamp or something like that. Got this piece. Says a sheep bone. But basically these used to be used in the Roman period as a games piece. So that's quite interesting. Now this piece of metal, it's got black paint on it. And we know that Sheffield was blitzed, so this could be a fragment from a damaged aeroplane that was targeting the city. It's certainly here, it looks like it's got blast damage, so that could have been a plane damaged. Now there are no known aircraft shot down in that area, but they'd have certainly been damaged. We've got bits of copper wire, another clay pipe stems, big piece of copper pipe, blue lighter, got a bit of fluid in. Let's have a look. Yep, it works. So, you know, that shouldn't have been in the environment. This glasses case with a pair of reading glasses inside. Somebody would have been upset they've lost them. Games console controller. Seen better days, but you know, again, good out of the environment. A relic of the 80s and 90s, which is a cassette player. There we go, that would have been a prize at one time that somebody would have loved. Got a cell phone battery and 3 cell phones. Obviously that wouldn't work, that one not sure, but this one is very good condition. Old Nokia. So that may actually get powered back up again. But yeah, glad they're out. And on removing the back, you can see it's still got a battery. Very heavily swollen, very nasty for the environment. So that's a double bonus on that one. So we've got these bits here. This is a copper heating element, quite a bit of weight to that. You've got this ceramic fire glazed clay funnel. It's obviously part of a furnace, a tuyere, I think they're called, and that's basically just to let furnace hot air go through to the actual furnace. And you've got this piece. Again, it's stone, and that's a industrial roller, 1800s, for rolling sheet metal, which would have been used in the industries, or also to make plated metal, chrome plated, copper plated type metal, or even silver plate. So quite an interesting items there. Right, thanks for watching everybody. I hope you enjoyed that adventure, and until the next time, this is Lee from Magnetic North Adventures. Bye for now everyone.